Won since 1975. It's then 7-1 bar. That brings in Top Seas, who's touched 8-1 on the course. Eileen Shona well back this morning at 7-1, and very solid 7-1 chance Fantasy Hill. First ballot, that was back this morning, is now an 8-1 chance with 15-2 against Prairie Falcon, and is then 12-1 bar. This brings in a market mover in Ansar, and 16 against some of the rest. 16-1 Rum Pointer, 16-1 also Son of Snurge. Support for that, there's just gone out to 20-1 Son of Snurge. Bangalore is a 16-1 chance. 20-1 Dato Star was pulled up in the race 2 years ago, and 20-1 against Tensile. Double Carpet 33-1 Stage Pass, and 20-1 Benetton. 33 Royal Expression, 50 and 100-1 against the rest. But this
at Rainbow High, top weight. They jump out then for the Tote Chester Cup, and they're almost immediately racing in front of the pack stands here with just over 2 circuits in front of them. Rum Pointer is the first to bound away in the green and white jacket. Son of Snurge upsides, followed through by Stage Pass on the inside. The big nose band on Dato Star prominent on the outside, first ballot. Back in behind them to Royal Expression then from Ansar and Bangalore. Mazelmo is out wide, one of the greys. Another grey is Benetton deep in the midfield. Then Rainbow High, Tensile, Prairie Falcon, Star Rage. Towards the rear, early doors, Embryonic, Ellen Shona, Top Seas, one from last, and Fantasy Hill is last of all as they run along the side of the course. And it's Rum Pointer that makes the running. Rum Pointer to first ballot in the outside position with a big white face, taking a keen tug. On the inside is Son of Snurge in the blue cap as they begin a left-hand turn again. They're followed through by Dato Star, and then behind these Bangalore, Stage past the inside and Mazelmo. Next is Royal Expression from Ansar, the Irish Raider. The midfield placings held by Benetton, Prairie Falcon, then Tensile and Rainbow High. Last year's winner has only got about 5 or 6 behind him at this still early stage. They include Star Rage, also Embryonic, Ellen Shona, Top Seas still one from last, and Fantasy Hill is looking on from last place of the 18 runners. Still swinging left-handed back towards their starting point, and it's Rum Pointer that leads them round the Rudy from first ballot in second place. Son of Snurge is third, handily poised on the inside. Bangalore a little wider out from old Dato Star. Next then is Mazelmo, who's deep on the track from Royal Expression. Stage Pass is cutting every corner, hard up against the rail and followed through by Ansar. Next is Tensile and Benetton, with behind these then Prairie Falcon hard up against the inside. Rainbow High still held up, then Star Rage, Embryonic, Ellen Shona, Top Seas and Fantasy Hill. They've completed well over a circuit. They've got a circuit left to go now, and the race will begin in earnest, and these jockeys from the back are going to have to pick their way through a big field. They're swinging left-handed once again, and it's Rum Pointer that's made all the running so far, followed by first ballot in second. Bangalore taking closer order now on the outside. The big white face almost to take up the lead, Bangalore, with Rum Pointer the inner. Then first ballot driven along behind these is Royal Expression. Dato Star still well placed, as is Son of Snurge on the inside. Then Stage Pass behind these. Top Seas is still held up towards the rear of the field. He's only got one. Top Seas seems to have lost his action there. Top Seas is going to be pulled up, and is going to be pulled up very quickly, I'm afraid, as they continue down the back straight. Bangalore in front from Rum Pointer, followed by Son of Snurge, first ballot. Ellen Shona now taking much closer order on the outside as Bangalore tries to stretch them, entering the final half mile. Rum Pointer in second, Stage Pass into third, then Son of Snurge. Ansar, the Irish horse, is making good progress, goes up into fourth place behind these. Fantasy Hill from the rear, but they've all got to catch Bangalore, who skipped 2.5 to 3 lengths clear of Rum Pointer. Then Stage Pass, Fantasy Hill from the back with Ansar, then Tensile and Prairie Falcon, but Bangalore turns into the straight with a commanding advantage here. Bangalore and Gary Bardwell, who won this race in 1994 aboard Doyce. He's looking at another Chester Cup victory in the face, entering the final furlong, coming home at him in third place, Fantasy Hill with Ansar on the outside and Prairie Falcon. Bangalore tying up close home. Ansar thrusting down the outside. Bangalore from Ansar. Then Fantasy Hill. In fourth was Prairie Falcon. Last year's winner Rainbow High flashed home for fifth. Then Tensile there clear of Rum Pointer. Royal Expression and Embryonic. Then Ellen Schoner and Dato Star stage past first ballot. And one that unseated out on the track was Star Rage. That horse coming home riderless. Mazelmo was a tailed off last. Well, there's the freeze frame. Bangalore being reeled in with every stride by Ansar on the outside. Bangalore certainly had it won a furlong from the finish. Has he held on? The angle's a bit deceptive. Ansar's head is down, so is Bangalore's on the far side. We wait on the judge here. Fantasy Hill back in third place, and then in fourth, Prairie Falcon. There's another look. And on that evidence, perhaps Bangalore has held on.
In the book, 11-1 against Ansar with 15-2, the third and fourth, Fantasy Hill, and fourth was Prairie Falcon, returned at 8-1. They sent Rainbow High off, the 9-2 favourite.
Prize just holding on from Ansar, and Fantasy Hill with Prairie Falcon in fourth. Rainbow High ran another good race in fifth place, Tensile sixth likewise. The early front runner Rum Pointer in seventh. And then amongst the also-rans, Ellen Schoner weakened in the closing stages but didn't run too badly. Dato Star in midfield would have liked it softer. First ballot down in 14th. And Mazelmo bringing up the rear. Two non-finishers, Star Rage unseating Top Seas.